Hold on. Ear. What's up with y'all? All right. Yep, similar messages, but more vast. I'll put that there. Put that over here. Okay. So it's only a minute. Let me see something. Hey, what's up, T. Marie? Yo, how you feeling tonight? T. Marie. Hey, what's up, Anna? Anna, you up late? Oh, it's not that late. It's not too late. What's up, it girl? It's not too late. All right, we almost there at 2 minutes. We're gonna get started. We're going backwards. I might need to say that. We're going backwards. Backwards. Going backwards. Okay. And we hit 2 minutes. So he's ready. Pisces. All right. I guess you can read that saying that it's going backwards. All right, anyway. So Pisces, what's improving in your love life? Ooh. Oh. Okay. Non-committal people. That's what's improving. So you could be getting partners who are like very mature, who give off the vibe of being like marriage material or possibly perfect husband-wife material. Could be stable, all right? Or you could be getting over procrastinating on you being this way. Like if you have the potential to be in a long-term committed relationship. Oh, okay. All right, so boom. What's improving? Instability in your connections. All right, so we got, wait. All right, constant bickering or fighting or opposing views, which could be like tension. This could be like suppressed anger, frustration, all right, fears of like moving forward or pursuing what you really desire, feeling like you guys don't have the same goal in mind or fighting against each other. These things are actually improving in your love life. So some of you guys maybe have relationships that like, it seems like maybe friends are either involved, because I got 3 of Cups here, that either friends are involved or that maybe like a lot of people can see. Like some of you may be very popular, or it's like the people you date may be very popular. So a lot of it plays into like how other people view it. So what's improving is you guys actually starting to take action and maybe blocking other people out. Because the 9 of Wands sometimes can be about boundaries when it comes to like your desires. It's like, I've already been hurt, so sometimes you have to enforce a certain partition between people that that you're admiring or wanting. And it could be because, friends are involved, or it's because of like not really being as social as you need to be. What's up, Sheena? So for some of y'all, it's going to be also being social, like being a lot more outgoing, a lot more cheerful, because you guys can sometimes give off like timid. Like, so let's go with it first. If you're single, it's because you don't like to compete. You don't like to have to show other people like what you're working with. You know what I mean? But like, you don't want to have to compete. You don't want to have to know that there are other suitors or there are other people who may want the people you want. And it's most likely, because we got 6 of Wands, it's most likely that you date people who are probably popular or very attractive or known by a lot of people, possibly well known, all right? But you maybe don't socialize as much. You know what I mean? You're maybe not somebody who, it could be an initiator here because of the Judgment here, which is somebody who takes action. So you may be somebody who doesn't like to take action. You maybe are a little bit timid about pursuing people. You know what I mean? Usually if you're a woman, that's a woman thing. But sometimes men are like that too, because they don't want to be rejected. Because I also got the Five of Pentacles here, which can be a fear of rejection. That's true if they want to, but at this point, it's like a fear of rejection. So you could be getting over that, because that's what the Five of Pentacles is. Getting over a fear of being left out or ostracized for wanting something or needing something. So maybe you could be also afraid of expressing your needs, but that looks like that's going to be getting better. So a lot of you are going to be actually getting a lot more attention. This could be through suitors. People who maybe were afraid to approach you will be approaching you. People who maybe you were not really sharing the same feeling of like closeness or intimacy with, they'll be taking action. This is most likely to try to socialize with you, all right, or try to get your attention, because we got the Six of Wands. So that's going to be improving. So if you're in a relationship, petty squabbles, arguments, these things, being afraid to express yourself openly, all right, or express your disappointment, or not disappointment, but your frustration or your inability to like cooperate in some ways or go along with the process of something, that's going to be changing. So you'll feel a lot more comfortable expressing what's bothering you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can maybe suppress it, because we got Three of Cups, which sometimes feel like we don't have the same closeness. I'm not feeling open enough to express like how I feel emotionally. You know what I mean? We haven't built that yet. It could be trust issues sometimes when it's in reverse. So you guys might actually start building trust through no longer going back and forth or trying to compete or fight against each other to figure out who's right, who's wrong. You know what I mean? You actually make it more of a safe place with a larger overview, because judgment can be like a higher view of things. So with a larger overview of what the relationship could really be to the both of you, and this helps you guys get on the same page. It's like, are we looking at the same goal? Are we looking at the same picture? It's on the wall. Do you see what I see? Are you looking at that color? Okay, because I was looking at this. So let's you know what I mean, work our vision together. So let me give you some of the signs that you may be encountering during this time. So we could be a Taurus, could be a Leo, could be a Gemini, could be a Sag, could be a Pisces, Cancer, Sag, Leo. All right. What's up, Jason? So we're gonna get over here to Aquarius. See, I go backwards. I can't skip Aquarius this time. All right. Aquarius. How long was that? That's about 5. That's cool. We'll go Aqua. All right. Aqua. Okay, different deck. So, all right, so Aqua, Aquarius, what's improving in your love life? Okay, so truths that weren't being spoken. Okay, and new beginnings. So someone's gonna be speaking up, wanting to tell you that they want a new beginning with you. Could be, and it's gonna be unexpected too. There's gonna be somebody who maybe wants a family with you. All right, and somebody wants to take a risk at creating one. You could have had a family with this person before, because we also got the Death here. Now, if you guys didn't have like an ending, then this is going to be a relationship where they see this transforming, becoming something a lot more stable, a lot more intense, a lot deeper. All right, like this will be one of those relationships that change your life, a life-changing relationship. That's what Death is in this case. And we got the Tower, and we got the World, and we got the Fool. That's a lot of major arcanas. So a lot of like pivotal moments are happening here for you in your life, in your love life. These could be new opportunities. Some of you could be like leaving a relationship, and that might be good. That might be good. You know what I mean? Others of you may be jumping into a relationship. And this may be one that you guys create on your own, because we got the Tower here, which sometimes can be like, not traditional, but it can be like impulsively made. Like, so like we build these things up as we want to go when it comes to the family beliefs. So like, you know, maybe, I don't know what we could change. Maybe you guys have family reunions every Sunday. Maybe you guys change it. You didn't like that when you were coming up, and they didn't like it. So maybe you guys just change it, like things like that. For others of you, there'll be changes in family beliefs or like family patterns or what's considered a relationship. So you guys might start communicating about that, because the Ace of Swords is here. So like truths that weren't spoken, information that was kind of hidden, you know, just ideas or more inspiration comes in. This will be improving inspiration. So this could be like like becoming clear about what you guys really want in a relationship, and even becoming clear about the boundaries of the relationship. So it's just really like building a foundation, but like in a more pivotal way and a more powerful way, because a lot of this is going to be things that break up a foundation of what you thought was a relationship. So maybe you guys are having more in-depth conversations because Scorpio is here, and this is always about intensity. Oh, we got the star here too. So let me give you signs of what you could be dealing with. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Is that all of them? No, that is not. All right, so yeah. Did I say Taurus too? I think I did. It's all the fixed signs. So anyway, this is gonna be I'm giving you a whole bunch of different storylines, okay? Because it's a whole bunch of different things that I'll be seeing for y'all right now. So some of y'all could be dating somebody who's influential, famous, very like star power-ish, right? And this could be for some of y'all, I'm gonna say a non-traditional relationship, but just non-traditional could just mean that we don't live together. It don't necessarily mean like we're not like, you know, in a relationship. It could even be for some of y'all long distance because the world is here. You might meet these people online or meet this person online. For some of y'all, I think this is like an entertainer, or this is somebody who's like, just, they can just, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they make a difference wherever they are. So like if they're at work, they have like star potential at work. Like this is somebody who gets recognized, like, you know, whatever they're doing, they're gonna go far. All right. So this could be somebody who you're having a new opportunity with too. So it's like a restart possibly. Like you might start talking again, and there's like clarity that gets given. And this, because of the towers here, this can just be something that unexpectedly happens. It's not really planned out, but because we got the Fool here, it starts as a risk. So like just impulsively, maybe conversation starts, or just like impulsively, we happen to be in the same area. We randomly bump into each other. You know what I mean? So you guys may be having, or like just it gets brought up through a conversation because the Ace of Swords is here, and that's the first start of what's going to be improving. So communication, clearer boundaries, clearer expectations. You know what I mean? The conversations don't seem to linger. You don't have to wonder. That's a good thing, because these would be like intense conversations. Like you feel like they're like you're touching something, almost like a soul touch. And for others of you, someone could be dropping their options, or like who they like. Maybe they have a lot of options. Maybe they also like project, you know, fantasy on you. You know what I mean? Or project like we're gonna do something or be somewhere. You know what I mean? It can go a couple different ways here. So I'm trying to touch like all the storylines, but I may not just keep doing that because I could really go on, and that would be just too much sometimes. So, but anyway, there's gonna be a renewal in your relationships. All right. There's definitely going to be, yep, we say just take what resonates and leave the rest for another. That's, yeah, you're right. Thanks, Jason. Thanks for reminding me that, because I see a whole lot with these. Anyway, it's going to be a relationship that's going to be very powerful and very influential in your life. So life changing is really going to be the best part about it. And it's maybe somebody who's like focused on health or focused on like traveling, adventures. Like they're not afraid to get outside their comfort zone. And that's what this relationship will entail. It's going to help you get outside your comfort zone. It helps you get rid of like your perception of what relationships are, because for some of y'all it could be skewed from like old family feelings and like programming, like old family programming, things that were like once tradition for us and it once worked for us to keep us all safe as a whole, no longer works anymore. You know what I mean? So it's that, and with the tower here, there's a breakthrough. So this will be relationships. It could be new for some of y'all. For some of y'all, this could be also old because we got the death here, which could be just an ending and a beginning at the same time. All right. For some of y'all, somebody's gonna be taking a risk to you because they see you as a temptation. And like I said, this could be like a celebrity or somebody who's famous or somebody who's just like well known, influential. They may be like wanting to exchange resources with you, look out for you, put you in a better position, you know, influence you or give you influence. It could be all type of stuff. Like, because we got Scorpio here, which is that 8th house. It's the house of mysteries. So that's kind of like when that happens for y'all, because the towers here is unexpected, but it'll be a mystery and it'll be something that'll be fulfilling and that renews you, gives you like a whole new lease on life or a whole new spark. So it'll bring you into a better version of yourself. All right, so let me give you signs. We got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Pisces. So some of y'all, this may be something that you almost feel is too good to be true. All right, like the stuff that they say to you may seem like it's too good to be true. All right, so that's for Aquarius. Where's on Capricorn? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go with these. Capricorn, what's improving in your love life? Oh. Let me see. So, oh, okay. Okay, so relationships that start and stop, they're gonna be starting to progress, move forward. All right, these could be people who maybe were selfish or were like used to being independent, putting on a vibe of being independent. These would be actually people who want to start being devoted towards you or start pressing the issue, moving the connection forward. For some of y'all, that could be a pregnancy or a baby, or this could be like marriage. Oh, it looks like a baby because we got the devil right behind it. Did I give you signs? Let me give you signs. So we got Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn. All right. For others of you, because like some of y'all may be single, because I also seen the devil and I seen the Seven of Cups, which can be options. Sometimes it can be unlimited options. Hold on, my mouth kind of dry. But anyway, sometimes it can be unlimited options. All right. Some of y'all be actually becoming a lot more attractive and not depending on other people for resources, like not needing to depend. So maybe for some of y'all, money could be an issue. And that's maybe like what's actually changing your romantic life for some. Because that's usually how it goes for earth signs, but it don't have to be for everybody. But for some of y'all, money is going to be improving, and that's going to be helping you out. Because a lot of you could be maybe depending on other people for monetary gain, for like resources, which could be like house, car, food, whatever. Just, you know what I mean? Just stuff. You may need other people right now for assistance. And that's actually going to be changing for you. Some of you could be getting a new job. So that might be what helps y'all all out. All right, but that's kind of like what's attached to your love life. Like that's improving. And I guess that right there gives you the ability to cut off some things that maybe weren't starting in the way that you want, or they weren't really giving you the stability or the real genuine offer that you were wanting. Because we got the Empress here, but we also got the Devil and the Seven of Cups. For some of y'all, this could be like illusions. This could be like toxic connections that you'll be cutting off. Because it goes from the Queen of Swords. So like after you don't, it's almost like as you level up, you don't need the people that you once needed before because they weren't really giving to you. They were probably, because look, it's like an Ace of Pentacles in reverse and a Nine of Pentacles. They were actually keeping you from being complete, keeping you from being whole. They weren't really intending to give to you or build stability or build security in the connection. For some of y'all, this could have been more of like, you're attractive, you could have had resources, you could have been very like sexually attractive. It could have been status with you because it gives like a lot of status, importance. You know what I mean? Maybe you could, for some of you, could have been like a sex symbol or I don't know, model. Because sometimes the Empress is here. Could sometimes be a model, or just like a very well-dressed person. Like you have things going for yourself. You could take care of other people. For some of y'all, it just may be more like attraction, sexual chemistry. You know what I mean? And maybe even needing you guys for like materials. If you're not necessarily like struggling for money, then it could be like needing you. Because we got Nine of Pentacles in reverse, which can sometimes be like they call it thievery. But it's really a need of somebody to support you or to take care of you. So you may have like had this type of issue in your love life, and this is actually what's ending. You'll be finding partners who are a lot more driven, a lot more motivated, a lot more self-assured. So like they don't feel the need to have to like linger or hold on out of necessity. You know what I mean? It's more of a desire. I can devote myself because I'm okay by myself, or I'm okay. I can get what I want. I don't need you to give to me. I don't need you to take care of this. So these are maybe more independent people that are coming into your life. You know, for some of you, these may be people who are letting go of like addictions, people who are letting go of other options. Like if It could even, for some of you, it could even be people who are holding back from like offering you the stability. So like it goes a lot of different ways. But anyway, the people that are coming in are going to be intending to see you long term. All right. So like, I don't know how you want to play it, but that's how they're going to be looking at you. You know what I mean? So with the Queen of Swords, there's also that need for being clear with your intentions. There's also a need for being clear about your expectations and a clear with your boundaries. And that's how these people will be coming in. They'll be coming in very clear about their intentions and clear about their boundaries and expectations. So you guys will be having a lot more mature people coming into your life. So it looks like 1, 2, 3. Look like you can be having options. All right. And these would be like good quality people that you could choose from. All right. These may be people who are slightly insecure but very attractive. You know what I mean? They may not really be able to see themselves. So that might be something you need to know. Let me give you signs though. We got Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn. All right. So let's get over here to, you need that new job? That might be what it was. That message had to come out, didn't it, Celia? All right, so Sag. All right. Did I ever tell y'all? I think it was like 4th grade. I think it was 4th grade. I was spelling bee champ. Yep. South Dover. For real. I remember I beat this one kid. He was real smart too. All right, Sagittarius. He was real smart. I'll never forget that. He was so mad. I messed that word up. I remember it was appearance. Anyway, Sagittarius, what's improving in your love life? Oh, okay. You're going to have more supportive people. So like the relationships that come in, these will be people who want to assist you. All right. Oh, wait. Well, for some of y'all, it's going to go that way. But hold on. This looks like for some of y'all, you guys might be going into bachelorhood or just like running amok in some way. So opportunities that you might have missed before, people will be coming back around to try to build with you because they feel like you're really getting your desires and that you don't need them, if that makes sense. They're going to be trying to manipulate a way to get you to like come around. So conversations that needed to be had will be had because you're doing your own thing. That's what's improving in your love life. So for some of y'all, this could be like more sex. All right. If you guys are looking for passion, you guys could be having that. Somebody who was once a player before is actually looking to give to you now. They may have like realized like, oh, I wasn't giving you that much. You know what I mean? They're trying to manipulate to get you to like look back at them and change your mind or change your decision. They feel like you're judgmental. All right. So that's what's improving though. Someone who was trying to manipulate you actually wanting to put in more effort. All right, so they may have been acting as if they were going to leave or walk away. They may have said some harsh things. They may have even tried to play mind games with you, power struggles with you. These things are actually changing. All right. So for others of you though, you guys will be learning how to like avoid conflict through communication. All right, like learning how to get people to be on the same page with you, how to get them to equally, well, I'm not going to say equally invest, but how to get them to put more effort in. How to pursue you, how to chase you. So you may be coming off more desirable in a sexual sense, like physically. So, or you may be just having something that people want. You may be learning your angles. You may be learning to accentuate those parts of yourself that look more attractive. But it's because the devil is here about having something that others want. This could be material. This could be power. This could be status. This could be anything. So you could be having something that other people desire. All right, and you may even be generous and giving in some ways. And this may be even a little manipulative. This may even be like, you know, for some of y'all, this may not sound like the prettiest, but it may even be manipulative, like using your talents and your abilities, skills that you know you could. So let's say I'm a salesperson. I know I can sell. And by sell, let's say my sales points are I'm very good at talking, very good at holding conversations with anybody. Then I would just normally talk to people who I'm attracted to and use that ability to get what I'm desiring. And that's what's going to be improving. You're going to be using your natural talents. You could be using them in other ways. Yeah, that's what the magician in reverse means. Like you could be using these for the betterment of everybody, but it is just like a selfish moment. So like in your natural ability or skill to be able to talk, sell, lift blocks and shit, whatever you could do, this is what you're going to be using to draw in more attractive people or more of your desires. And these could be more like sexual connections, because I got the King of Wands in reverse and the Devil, and we got the Page of Pentacles. So it's like they'll be wanting to help you, but like you won't really need them too much. They'll just maybe be for fun, maybe be for like, you know, just something to do, I'll say. Something to do, something to like entertain you for a while, because we got Judgment here. All right, you may be like releasing some of the patterns of being judgmental, of like, you know, there's a right and a wrong way of doing things. That may be what like ends for you, and this allows you to be a lot more, I'm gonna say a lot more, not pleasant, but a lot more self-empowered. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, I don't have to like restrict myself because other people feel that I should. This could be also getting over insecurities by feeling like you don't have enough to offer your current partners. All right, some of you could be getting over that insecurity of your body. So even if you feel like you're not like working out or eating well, sometimes it can just be like, maybe I feel too frail. Maybe I feel too flabby. Maybe I have this little bit of pouch here. You know what I mean? Maybe this right behind my arm is too much. Any of that, you know what I mean? We all have like those little insecurities. And I say this because I be at the gym, right? And this is what I love about the gym too. I love this, right? And it's probably everywhere in the world, but we just don't really see it as often. But the gym, right? This is what I know. In the gym, no matter how great their body looks, everybody in there is insecure. Everybody, because they all feel like they can do more, they can have more. If I just tighten this up, if I just do this, and they be having amazing bodies. So it's one of those things, like you may sometimes underappreciate your own physical flesh, you know what I mean? And this may be what you stop doing, because sometimes the King of Wands is somebody who feels like they can't have what they want, and they can be a little passive, you know what I mean, when it comes to their desires. But instead, you'll be empowering yourself by those same desires that you feel you can't have. Like, people won't be able to check you, pretty much. All right. So let me give you signs. We got Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn. All right, so that was for Sagittarius. You may start having power in your connections too, Sag. That's what that really may be. You may really get to run your relationships this next go around. All right, so Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, what's improving in your love life? Overthinking. Well, that's going to be the first. Okay. So you got good luck coming in. There we go. The Devil keeps coming out. So you could be dealing with the Sag, Capricorn. All right. So new love. That's what's coming in. New love. All right. For some of you, it's a past person. If not, this is somebody who you're feeling drawn to, and you feel like there are things that could be said. They may even be somebody younger, because we got the Page. So they may even possibly, for some of y'all, be younger than you. All right. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right. This is somebody who's stable too. And this is somebody who you're going to like, this is going to be a fortunate relationship or a fortunate situation. So it could be just like a random encounter. For some of y'all, it's going to be like a sexual encounter. All right. This may be somebody who you meet. I want to say like stay like in an apartment or like in a high rise, or they stay like a stairwell or something like that. You may see like a long extending stairwell, or it could be like in the airport, whatever. Anyway, this is somebody who is very attractive. So for some of y'all, you're going to be getting an offer, and it may start off as like a friendship, or it just starts off as like them doing a service for you or being helpful, or, you know what I mean, just kind of like checking, I was gonna say checking up on you. So like just checking up on you for some of you. Like it comes off as like a casual acquaintance at first, and it could just be sexual, you know what I mean? They may be just a little young, a little immature, you know what I mean, maybe a little closed off. They could even be guarded when it comes to like relationships. So this may be seeming like a safe person, but they're very nurturing. Could be a Cancer as well. So they may be coming off like very closed off, and this may be somebody who's like a temptation. This may be somebody who walked away from you and is coming back around. This is a brand new beginning for some of y'all. All right. And this is an interaction that's actually like beneficial. So this may be somebody who intends to empower you, like give you something that you've desired or that you've wanted. And this could be a relationship for some of y'all, but this could be like, you know, the Devil is just like a connection. It's a soulmate bond. It's intensity. So it doesn't have to necessarily be like casual, but it can be, you know what I mean? But it starts off like there's an intensity between us. We start off as like friends. I just kind of like, you know, maybe be consistent. I don't do too much. You don't do too much. And then suddenly, boom, bow, we're starting up a new connection. And it feels very intense from the beginning because we've been like building the groundwork on it. And like the interaction was actually at a good time. So like this is somebody who you're fated to meet because the Wheel of Fortune is here. And it's actually something that's meant to expand you or like help you grow in ways that you normally wouldn't have grown or wouldn't have felt empowered doing. You know what I mean? So like this could even be like taking risk in a way, or like a random, like, you know, random bump in, and it's be somebody who's like outside your comfort zone, or maybe like I said, sometimes for some of y'all it could be younger, and that might be something where you're like, ooh, I don't know. If this is because the devil's here, it could be a temptation as well. For others of you, you guys may be changing up your look because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and there's a change. But this is a good change. So this could be changing up your aesthetics, like the way that you dress. This could be changing up your status because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So this could be abundant, like a windfall of money. This could be sometimes reoccurring payments that come. So that's like a settlement. That's like you know what I mean? I don't know. Wherever you get reoccurring payments, you know what I mean? It's actually through a partnership with someone maybe who could be possibly off limits to you. You know what I mean? Or somebody who you feel like is off limits to you. All right, and like I said, you guys maybe like left things unsaid, or the connection just kind of like, just there wasn't like an ending, but you guys just didn't say what you felt maybe you should have said. But I feel like they're coming back around, and this person's gonna be looking to offer you something soon, something stable too. All right, for some of y'all, they're gonna be wanting to move in. All right, it could be just like a peace treaty, like in a sorry, or like, well, it's not going to be like a, maybe it's a physical sorry, but the sorry comes in them you doing like a action. So sometimes with my page, these be like messengers, but they be like on social media, liking, comment, sharing, stuff like that, where you can see it. So it's like an action where you can see it. That's what you'll know. You'll notice that they'll be trying to take an action where you can see it. All right, for some of y'all, it's a payout that they give you as money or something that makes you feel more secure. It could be anything. Maybe it's something that you really desired from the get-go, and they're like, here, I mean, I'll just give you a little bit at first, just maybe because of fear, you know what I mean? Because the devil sometimes could be a fear of getting too close as well. So yeah, I guess that's what's improving is maybe getting more offers, but this could be from somebody who you really desire, who's a little bit younger than you, a little bit more immature than you, or just maybe sometimes it can even be somebody that played games, but I don't really get that. I just feel like they were more closed off and guarded, and maybe like the actions they were taking were seeming so small that you didn't notice it. So, you know what I mean? This could just like just liking your post, or just, you know, hey, how you doing? And then not saying anything else, just, or like, you know, just looking or doing something, opening the door for you, but not saying anything. Like you guys might work together because sometimes the page, or go to school. This might be a student because we got the page. So it could be also a student too, or somebody who's in training, a trainer or whatever. All right. Anyway, but it's like I said, it's going to be beneficial, and you guys are going to interact with this person. They could be somebody who's like very jubilant, like always seeming like they're outgoing, or like having a ball, whatever they're doing. So like life may be like seeming like it's exciting, or they may be like very enthusiastic with how they present themselves. So yeah, it looks like that. Let me give you signs though. We got Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. All right, so that was for Scorpio. Okay, Libra. Okay. All right, so Libra. What's improving in your love life? Let's see. Oh yeah, you do gotta go back and watch it. You just missed it, Lana B. You did just miss it. Okay, so Libra, what's improving in your love life? Okay. So, that's a lot. Oh, okay, that's what I thought too. I'm glad. All right, So the amount of effort that people put in, or the amount of effort that you put in, but I feel like it's the amount of effort that people put in. You may have been dealing with people who are emotionally manipulative, or people who just couldn't make sense of their own feelings, like their actions and their emotions don't line up, like how they express themselves, and then what they do don't line up. They'll actually be putting in more effort or paying a lot more attention to what it is that you need, or a lot more attention to what's helpful. Because the first card out was the Three of Pentacles. And the first thing I thought was supportive and helpful people. But this is also people going along with your agenda or your plan. So that may be what's happening. The people who maybe were having one foot in, one foot out, not quite sure what they wanted to do, weren't really responsive. You couldn't really read them. It may have seemed like they were up and down in a moment. There wasn't really too much harmony. This may have been people who decided to give to themselves, or were like usually weigh on your emotions to get you to do more or put more effort into it. You know what I mean? Try to guilt you, try to make you feel shameful for stuff that you may have done or didn't do, so that you would do more than what they were doing. They'll actually start investing more. Hey, what's up, Outlandish? They're going to start putting in more effort, all right? And they're going to actually figure out, so for some of you, this could be people who actually want to fix a relationship. You know what I mean? But I feel like they're going to be putting more effort in, actually looking to figure out, and this is the kicker. They're going to be trying to figure out what it is that actually fulfills you emotionally, all right? Like, how can I bring harmony into the relationship? How can I bring more balance and peace into this relationship? How can I be a lot easier to get along with? So like, and because we got a lot of the intuitive signs, we got the hot, so let me give you signs real quick. We got Capricorn, we got Virgo, we got Cancer, we got Sag, we got Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Sag, and Libra. So the people that are going to be coming around you are going to be people who are going to be more responsible and more persistent. That's what you're going to recognize. So these may be people, like I said, that maybe you might have been unsure about, or they were like unsure, and you were getting kind of the energy of like, maybe it's not quite fair or balanced, or like maybe we don't really get along, or there's just like a feeling of like, I don't really trust my feelings around them, or because I can't really tell if they're like really emotionally like connecting with me, or if they really care for me. This would be like, that would be revealed to you. Actually, you'll be able to trust your instincts around them. And they're going to start trusting their instincts around you. And you're going to see them start opening up and being a lot more gentle, a lot more caring, a lot more intuitively based towards what it is that you need. And then you're going to see them putting practical effort and steps in towards building something with you. And this could be anything, because some of y'all, I almost felt like partly a relation, like a friendship as well. Like this could also go like, even though I'm saying like your love life consists of friends you love, family you love. So it's not just like, you know what I mean, romantic. I know that's mostly what everybody looks for, but like those relationships are all part of like how you would treat your main lover or your romantic partner. So like people are going to start being a lot more caring and understanding of you, a lot more mature with their feelings and expressions of care, or of like, feelings, whatever, you know what I mean? Like they're going to share themselves. So you'll feel a lot more secure putting your time and your energy, your effort, your resources into these connections. And they'll actually be able to be relationships that could be built into something more stable, or something a lot more grounded for like a long term. All right. Others of you, you may be inspired to start taking care of your health, or practicing like non-traditional methods of healing, non-traditional methods of like spirituality. And this may be where you meet your partner for some of y'all, because the High Priestess here. All right. This may be actually where you meet a partner here, because you got offers coming. They look like just one, maybe two. Maybe two. For some of y'all, it could be somebody who you had a past heartbreak with, or a past disappointment, or this was somebody who maybe felt like they made a mistake of feeling like the relationship was more of a burden because they couldn't really read what your intentions were, or they were maybe like dealing with other struggles and they weren't speaking on it. So they may have like, made the mistake of like, silently carrying the blame, or silently carrying the, the motive, I would say the persistence in the relationship. Like silently, I feel like I'm the only one that's really trying to like push this situation forward. You know what I mean? They'll actually start expressing themselves, all right? Like the passion that they have, because the High Priestess is somebody who doesn't talk. So what you'll be getting is people who are maybe even be uncontrollably emotional towards you. You know what I mean? So this could be like clingy people. You know what I mean? So like if some of you guys were like needing reassurance of your partner, then like a clingy partner would be one of those people that would come in. This would be someone who like needs you to reassure how they feel. Hey, Prissy Cat. No, you didn't miss it yet. We're going backwards though, so you need to know. All right. But anyway, yeah, these would be people who you're gonna actually feel like you can trust your feelings around. You know what I mean? So initially, it may not be that way with them right now, but over the course of time, because they're going to start putting in some energy and some effort. Let's look at why, though. Did I give y'all signs? I think I did so far. So anyway, let me look at why, though. Oh, conversations. And for some of y'all, sex. All right. But it's also because of how attractive you are. And maybe because some of you guys open up, like they get over like being nervous or they get over being intimidated. So it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. For some of you, they could be younger than you. All right. And then maybe even being a little bit like having mixed feelings because it's like a fear or nervousness. You know what I mean? So like if it's not them, then it's you getting over that, like getting over being like afraid to like talk and communicate and ask questions and learn more about people and network, you know what I mean, and be open-minded or just curious about what's going on around you, you know what I mean? Some of you may even start recognizing your attractiveness, you know what I mean? Because that might also be what was like hindering you. Because sometimes Libras are the sign of like, they're the sign of aesthetics. And sometimes the issue be like, am I attractive? Are people seeing me how I see myself? You know what I mean? And that's not an issue here because they're going to be attracted to you. But these are going to be people who want to get to know you. They're going to be chatty, very chatty, all right, very inquisitive, all right. Could be in school for some of y'all, all right, or like into something where they have to be very analytical and very planning. They do a lot, they have to get a lot of information. So it could be like school, but it could just be like a private investigator or like, you know, whatever. These are people who really want to put effort into the connection though, all right. And like I said, they could maybe be intimidated by you in some ways. You know what I mean? Because they don't really know how to feel around you. For some of y'all, it's like they feel like you naturally can read through them, or you're like a bullshit detector. So this is like another way of getting leverage in the relationships, because that's what they want to give you. I just seen the Emperor, so that's what they want to give you is control. Could be dealing with the Aries. So your relationships, they'll be wanting to give you control, but they'll be wanting to know like what helps you, what makes you feel good, what do you need, what's going to make you feel secure, what's going to make you feel comfortable. You know what I mean? These would be nurturing, but you know, you could sometimes even feel like they're being emotionally manipulative, like you're really pouring it on. Why? You know what I mean? So like they care about you a whole lot, but it can also feel sometimes like they're being pushy or manipulative to get you to do more or to like really put more effort in and step it up. So that's gonna be cool. That's what's improving. You know what I mean? Others of you, like I said, getting over like feeling intimidated or feeling nervous and learn to like speak and be more excited to like ask questions and to get to know people and be like on, I wouldn't say shaky ground where you don't really know what's going to happen. You're actually more curious to see what can happen as opposed to what's already happened. You're more like, let's just try this. Let me say this. Let me say that. Let me see what can happen. And these little conversations, these little snarky comments will be actually opening people up to want to get to know you more. All right, so let me get you signs. Signs we got are Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Aries, and Leo. All right. So that's for Libra. Thanks, Jason. All right. So he's on Virgo. Making good time. Making good time. All right, so Virgo. Virgos. Oh, Diamond, what's up? Hey. All right. So, I misspelled it? No, I didn't. Virgo. Oh, okay. Oh. All right. Wow. So what's improving? Oh, okay. So overthinking yourself first. All right. Overthinking your moves and your desires. All right. Leaving things unsaid. So, okay. So you guys are going to be having, let me give you signs. Let me give you signs. So we got Aquarius, Sag, Pisces, Sag, Gemini, Leo, and and Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. That's what I'm gonna tell you. You're having some uncomfortable conversations, going back over some things that were already said before. All right. Some of you are also gonna be like learning how to avoid conflict in relationships. All right. So this could be like relationships that are like for fun. You know what I mean? Like they bring in like a lot of peace, a lot of harmony, a lot of like balancing yourself, and they're gonna be very easy to get along with shortly. So like difficult conversations that you have with people or with like whoever you date, these will actually be healed and they'll be transmuted. All right. Some of you This may be somebody who likes to get a lot of attention, all right? And you guys may they may actually stop needing all this extra external validation. That might be what improves for some of y'all. For others of you, somebody may be trying to block you. This may be like somebody trying to pursue you now. So you may have somebody who's coming towards you. This could be short term for some of y'all. Just know that, because we do got a Knight of Wands here. But it's going to be somebody who's very easy to get along with, possibly very low-key or very low-key popular. All right, very talkative, very chatty. But it's also somebody who like kind of like just goes dry or just goes like whoop out of nowhere. All right, but anyway, you're going to be getting them coming back around. All right, and this time this person's going to possibly want to be like apologize, or they're going to be trying to bring peace and get you to like acknowledge them. It's gonna be somebody who wants to get your attention now. So like it's this okay, so I don't know if this is what you guys like to do, but it kind of gives the vibe of like a chase. Like, so maybe you like being chased, because it just may be somebody who wants to chase you, but it's almost like you guys are very like analytical or very planning of like how to do this, very strategic. So it's almost like a game, like a chess game. But that's what it looks like. It looks like you're going to be having a lot more fun with someone who maybe left before and is coming back around. For some of y'all, this could be like going on a trip. Could be possibly long distance, because we got Temperance here, which is Sagittarius energy, and we got the Knight of Wands. So for some of y'all, this could be a trip. All right, but this comes after like an ending between y'all. All right, and this may be somebody who comes in to like heal this situation between you. Could be the same person, or it could be someone new. But I would think it's the same person, because we got the Eight of Cups here in reverse. But even if it's not the same person, this is going to be somebody who you had maybe a conversation with. You guys maybe were trying to pursue them. There was a lot of like jockeying and like, you know, jockeying and standing for the position in the relationship. You guys really couldn't come to a clear conclusion. Maybe tried to avoid like it falling, so you guys just maybe stepped away for a second. Anyway, they're gonna be coming back around, because this person is still attracted to you, and this person wants to do it all over again. They just feel like maybe you're a little difficult, or you're a little hard to get through to. Like it's hard to pin you down, or you may feel this way about this person. This may be a person who keeps their options open. They may be teaching you to do the same thing. So for some of y'all, this may be helpful. You know what I mean? For others of you, this is somebody who's actually helping you feel a lot more at peace, at home within yourself, where you won't feel like you need other people to give to you, or you won't feel like you need other people for their validation. You won't feel like you need other people to acknowledge you, or to like, you know, tell you you're attractive, or tell you you're handsome, or tell you that you're smart, tell you that you're wise, all that shit. Like you don't need external validation after this connection. So even if it's like a new person, or it's like a short-term relationship, after this relationship, you won't need other people to validate you anymore. It's like you'll feel comfortable enough with yourself. All right. So this could be like a person who's very attractive, or somebody who's like hard to catch or hard to pin down, that, you know, might be wanting to commit to you, or wanting to like, you know, bring some type of peace, or acknowledge something about you. This could even be like some, I'm not gonna say it's not a celebrity, but I was gonna say like, because Sagittarius is here, this could be for some of y'all like a somebody who was once like known, so like maybe like a C-level celebrity, or just somebody who like gets a lot of attention, a lot, like they're popular, but maybe it's for like their body, or popular for like the way that they take care of themselves. So they maybe like because Temperance could even be like it's a healer, so it could be like a counselor, a teacher, a collegiate professor, any of that. Like it's somebody who has higher wisdom, information. So like the acknowledgement from this person could be, you know, maybe what actually inspires you or gets you more attention, gets you recognized. For some of y'all, this could be like a poet, writer, any of that, like that kind of like maybe shouts you out, and that gets more attention on you, and that's where you get more romantic options, more choices, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I just gave you a couple storylines there, because that's what I was kind of picking up too. But yeah, somebody's gonna be trying to sneak back into your life. This could have been a player for some of y'all, or this could have been somebody who wasn't always the most consistent with like where the relationship was going. You know what I mean? It could be hot, cold, because we went from the Knight of Wands to the Eight of Cups. So it could be like a hot, cold. This person needs to go off and sulk, because they turn into the hermit. And that's usually somebody who isolates, goes quiet, ghosts people. So you could be seeing that. All right, but that would be improving. This person would be coming back, reaching out. They'll be trying to be excited, trying to bring peace to the relationship. You know what I mean? Trying to get over the hurdle or the blockage that you had. Just trying to fawn for your attention. You know what I mean? Whatever they need to do to get your attention. Yep. Keep eyes on you. Say whatever you need to say. Like they'll start chatting with you. You know what I mean? But it'll be more so probably trying to like admire you, or trying to like gas you up. So that's the whole thing about it. Like they're trying to be easy to get along with. That's how y'all know. They're trying to become easy to get along with you. All right, so it sounds like I got Aquarius, Sag, Pisces, Sag, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right. So that's for Virgo. Now we's on Leo. Okay. Leo. All right, all right. Thanks, Diamond. Thanks for rocking and rolling again. Dang, that was good. That was a good one. Oh. All right. So, Leo, what's improving in your love life? Let me see. What's improving in your love life? Hey, Anna, you still her? Okay. Let's see what's improving in your love life. Okay. Prospects. This could be new prospects. Could be old prospects. Are you guys looking to be married? You guys looking to have kids? It could be prospects. All right. So it could be dealing with Libra, could be dealing with Taurus, could be dealing with Aries, could be dealing with a Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn. All right. For some of y'all, oh, it's gonna be a non-traditional relationship. All right. You guys could be healing some of your beliefs. All right. So some of y'all could be like changing beliefs. All right. Like what's around, you know, because sometimes the Hierophant is about like right or wrong, dogmatic beliefs or dogma, religious dogma, you know what I mean, societal like standards. Some of y'all could be changing these, all right? Could be letting these go, but you could also be keeping out hope. So someone's keeping out hope. Are you guys coming together? Someone actually, okay, so this is what someone's gonna be trying to do shortly. Someone's gonna be trying to paint a picture of where you guys could go or what this could be. All right, this maybe some of y'all a secret affair because we got the moon here. All right, this is gonna be somebody who's like been holding back a truth or been holding back from expressing their deepest feelings, what you really mean, what you really mean to them. That's what they're gonna be doing soon. They're gonna be expressing that. All right. For some of y'all, this could be like a marriage, but not like a marriage. Like they may agree to be like your long-term partner. Like this would be someone who like agrees to like take care of you and really like starts doing it. Like, you know, starts to coddle you, nurture you, you know, gift you stuff, take, you know what I mean? Like, but it comes off as non-traditional because maybe, like I said, for some of y'all it could be like, we don't live together, or maybe we don't have the same religious background, or maybe we're not the same race, or, you know what I mean? Like it's something non-traditional about the relationship. Like it's just, maybe it's usually about our principles and our beliefs. Sometimes it could be status because we got the Empress here, but the Hierophant and the Empress is very close to status. So, you know what I mean? You guys should be very close in like status wise. You know what I mean? This one person may be more established in like the material world, and one of you may be more established in like the spiritual world, or more established in like, you know what I mean, knowing, like, because the Hierophant sometimes can be a know-it-all. So maybe one of you knows a little bit more about like, you know, maybe going off the grid, or like a little bit of information that other people wildly don't know. You may be very well versed in that. All right. You could also work a non-traditional job. And this may be also for some of y'all where y'all meet this person, because this may be somebody who's like a secret admirer. They could be very attractive, but they don't necessarily feel the most attractive because we got the Empress in reverse. So for some of y'all, this would be somebody who wants to start around you. And because we got the world here, this either could be online or it's in your current environment. All right, but this is somebody who could be, they're usually somebody who's like very, very witty or very smart, because we got the Ace of Swords. So it's somebody who usually likes to initiate conversation, or they may be afraid to initiate conversation because it's the Ace of Swords in reverse. So this may be somebody who's afraid to initiate conversation. And for some of y'all, this could be at a long distance because it started off with the Three of Wands. So like they maybe don't like reaching out. They don't like starting the text. They don't like, you know, communicating first. They may start doing that because the world is here, which is a change of a cycle, a brand new beginning. You might start finding your way in the world when it comes to dating. Like you might start finding a lot more what works for you. Because the Ace of Swords with the moon would be getting clarity on what really matters to you emotionally. Sometimes it's also facing your fears. It's illumination to your fears. So if it's a relationship that's happening for you, this is going to be a non-traditional relationship that opens you up and exposes the things that you were afraid of facing. This could be like fears of getting closer to people, fears of being back into relationships. You know what I mean? Like sometimes we don't want to get into relationships if all of our previous relationships weren't really that good. So like this person or these people will be coming into your life to help you like desire to be either a wife or a long-term partner. Because some of you may be like just wanting maybe the look, the money, the fame, the status, you know what I mean? Just pay me or whatever, just like take care of this. But like really there's a desire for more care and more affection. So you'll be getting that, and it may come in a non-traditional way, which means that it doesn't have to necessarily come in a way that you would expect relationships to come. Like we don't have to say you my girlfriend, my wife, my husband. Like it doesn't have to come in that way, but the intention behind it is to give you a bigger, broader view of relationship styles that you would like, or what you really want in your ideal partner. Because you may have like a gist of it. You maybe just want them to look like a certain way, have a certain amount of money, and that be that. But there may be more to it because the moon is here, which is usually not seeing everything so clearly, meaning there's also a lot of emotional depth that needs to be explored. And because we got the Ace of Swords here, these will be people who you have that fear of doing with, but it will be happening because the world is here. So that brings into some type of level of success. There's growth that happens here. And it starts off by you guys starting to look at the bigger picture of the relationships, all right? This could even be gender roles because we got the Hierophant in reverse. This could even be like breaking of gender roles. You know what I mean? So like I think I told y'all before about Oprah dating Stedman. Like how does, you know what I mean? How do they stay in the gender roles? Explain that, you know what I mean? So it could even be like that, like, you know what I mean? So for some of y'all, this could be like a person that's like an aspiring star, or like just a person who's like a star worker. People know them, like they have like a non-traditional job that they shine in very well, that they like, I don't know, they do something. You know what I mean? They could be aspiring to start a business or like wanting to work a business. You might see them randomly get a job if it's something like that. Like this person maybe is somebody who usually doesn't commit to anything. And this would be somebody who wants to actually like lay down. Well, I'm gonna say they actually have a future. They can see a future with you. And that might be what you start hearing from them, is that they can see a future with you. It may come off as vague, you know what I mean? It may come off as vague because the Ace of Swords here is reversed and the moon. So that might be it, but it turns into a relationship that's like non-traditional. For some of y'all, there's an unplanned pregnancy that happens here. All right, there's a like, you know, it could be a, you know, unplanned pregnancy. But this will also be a relationship that inspires you to take care of your health and to keep pursuing your dreams, your goals, your aspirations. It'll keep you raising your expectations. So this would be like a relationship that keeps you on your toes. All right, this would be one of those. All right. So let me give you signs. We got Aries, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Pisces. Oh, because we also got the Seven of Cups, this is a relationship that also will lead to like a lot of pleasure or a lot of like material success. It gives the illusion of happiness. Not saying that you're not going to be happy, because we got the world here and all that, but it gives what everybody else would consider happiness. So for some of y'all, this could be more romantic options. You know what I mean? After like healing, getting over a relationship, after a divorce, you know what I mean? Something like that. Like you start healing, taking care of your body, starting to focus on what you really expect, and it gives you a new renewal for hope. All right. And that brings in other options, other choices, newer ventures, or newer, like, you know what I mean, things to pick from. All right. So I gave you signs. I did. All right. So that was for Leo. Now we're on Cancer. For now, huh? There's stages to relationships. We don't just get out of a long-term relationship and jump straight back into one. Let me see. Leo, Cancer. I'm not well fed up with the people that are consistently disappointed catfish. Yeah, people do. They do. I can agree with you on that. People do that. But if you just take your time, they can't fool you. See, a lot of times we jump into relationships because we need them to be what we need them to be right now. I've pegged you to be this wife, this husband, this boyfriend, and you need to show up that way. I can't even tell y'all how frustrated I had a lot of people on my Instagram when they just imagined me to just be this perfect person for them in this way. You know what I mean? Like even when you show up as a content creator or anything, when you know what I mean, when people envision you to be a certain way, they don't allow you to expose who you are to yourself. It doesn't feel like a secure place. So a lot of times people feel pressured to be somebody that they're not, because we have an expectation of what relationships will look like before we even see what they're capable of. I get you too. I don't know all your details, so let me not, like, you know what I mean? Rebecca, let me not even act like I understand all that. You get me? All right, anyway, Cancer. Sorry, y'all. Cancer, what's improving in your love life? You guys are gonna be getting some new friends. All right, for some of y'all, these may be like past friends. People you had not difficult conversations, but people who maybe you couldn't, you guys didn't feel like they were too open-minded to your beliefs. Like maybe you guys didn't share the same core principles or same core values. All right, you guys could be breaking free of these like behaviors that you were always doing. This could be like family values or just traditions. Breaking free of those are gonna be the first thing. All right, so it looks like friendships, trust issues are being healed. Okay. And control issues. So you guys are like breaking free of being controlled or controlling. So let me give you signs real quick of the people you may be dealing with. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Sag, a Cancer, a Gemini, a Taurus, a Sag, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. So entertainment. You guys could be going out on dates more. For some of y'all, that's what it looks like, dates. And this is what's going to be healing your trust issues. It's going to help you start being a lot more social. Because some of y'all overthink yourself a lot. All right, you overthink yourself about what's the right and wrong way to do things. Like, you know, he didn't message me first, so I'm not going to say anything. He didn't pull my chair out, or you know what I mean. He didn't pay my babysitter for me to come out. I don't know. I'm just giving y'all examples. Maybe I went a little farther, but I'm just giving you examples. It's those type of things that are keeping you from it. But anyway, you'll be breaking yourself free of that, of being so shallow. Because the Eight of Swords is here. And this can sometimes having shallow emotions or shallow perspectives of things, only seeing it one way, and there's no other way around this. There's no other way to skin a cat. You know what I mean? You'll be actually breaking that down. All right. This could also be allowing, like, you know, like allowing other people to use you. All right. Like allowing them to use you, like knowingly. You know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe I have more today. So today I'm gonna put in more effort. Like knowingly though. This is like not using it as a control mechanism. You know what I mean? You know how when you give to people, you're like, all right, now you need to do what I want you to do because I just gave you that. This is different. This is coming from a more genuine place. All right, your confidence is going to be healed actually, because a lot of you may actually start speaking up or speaking your mind. Because sometimes you guys just perceive relationships to go, or perceive when you say something that this is going to happen when I say this. And it doesn't always play out that way, because Eight of Swords can just be pessimistic views on your communication or on your thoughts or ideas. So like, all right, say I'm gonna tell them, you know, you really bothered me when you slammed the car door. And in my mind, before I've even said it to you, I imagine that you're gonna blow up and just curse me out. So I don't say it. And now I assume that you just don't care about anything that I have going on because you didn't realize that you were just slamming the car door. It's almost like hoping you intuitively pick up what I got going on. Instead, you'll be getting out and starting to express these things that are on your mind and not just leaving them lingering or ruminating. So you guys will be getting out of that type of energy. And that's what the Hierophant could be as well, is like breaking out of a pattern or a certain way of doing things, what I consider to be the right and wrong way of handling situations or sticky situations. So like things that were difficult to like put into words, I'll figure it out. There may be a right or wrong way to saying it, but I'm gonna get it out first. So it can also come off a little bit forceful for some of y'all, or a little bit impatient in some ways, more blunt, because we got the Sagittarius energy, but this will actually help build intimacy and trust, because people will be able to trust that you're being honest or open with them, all right, and that you're not always going to get it right, because that's what people didn't want. They didn't want you to be like a holier than thou. So others of you would be just breaking free of like that there's a right and a wrong way. Like it becomes maybe a little bit more lenient, you know what I mean? Because sometimes it could be like passive, but it's like a little bit more lenient, all right, and a lot more responsible. So you guys could be like sharing responsibilities with your partners, or like taking on the responsibilities of your partners, like willingly though, you know what I mean? And not from a sense of like force, like once I've done this, this is what you'll do. This would be more for like, because of just me desiring to see you progress. You know what I mean? Or your partners will start doing that for you. You may notice that. So if it's not you doing that, then it's your partners doing that, where they'll start wanting to do things for you because they want to see you progress, and they want to show you that they're being persistent and that they're really down for the cause. So they may take on some of the struggles you have, take on the responsibilities you have. You know what I mean? They may be a lot more open-minded to some of your perspectives, maybe more open-minded to some of your beliefs, even though they may not fit what they were taught was the right or wrong way to do things. You know what I mean? They may go along with some of your beliefs now. You know what I mean? So this could be them becoming more receptive and standing down and not being so prideful So if it's not you doing this, then it's them be doing that. And this helps them be able to make up their mind and be able to like move forward or be able to express themselves in a way where you feel comfortable, you feel safe, you feel seen, and you feel like you can socialize or express the emotions that you really hold safe or that you really hold close to you. All right. So for some of you, this may be people who like have one foot in, have one foot out. All right. You maybe had a lot of power struggles with them. Pride and ego could have been a lot of the issue. And it kept seeming like the situations kept going in the same circles and you guys were never getting to the point. But it could have just been because there were conversations you guys weren't really having because in your mind, you already imagined them going a certain way once you had them. You know what I mean? So this could also be Aquarius too. I just seen that. So you may be like, this could be like people who you were like walked away from and didn't really like express yourself when you walked away from them, but you were just wondering like, should I have walked away from them? They may have been thinking that about you as well. It's like, was this really worth walking away from? Maybe we had an argument, a disagreement, but is this really the end over that? So you may like have these conversations, you know what I mean, where they may just be open to like communicating and speaking, and there's not a desire for either one of you guys to one up each other. So that's what it's looking like. It looks like you guys just, there could be forgiveness here. It could be forgiveness that happens here. And it may be, for some of y'all, I was going to say it may be a long road. But not for everybody. But for some of y'all, it may be a struggle because of that. All right. Oh, thank you, Prissy. I do my best. So let me give you signs this could be. So it could be a Gemini, a Taurus, a Sag, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sag, Leo, or Cancer. All right. So that was for Cancer. Gemini. All right. Gemini. All right. Who is that? Don't you call me, Robbie. Don't you? Hold on. Hold on, Gemini. Hold on. Okay. All right. So, Gemini. What's improving in your love life? All right. So, Gemini. What's improving in your love life? Oh, okay. Some of y'all are getting over a heartbreak. Getting over, okay, the ending of a family for some of y'all, or a relationship, just getting over that, healing, starting to learn the bigger lesson in that, starting to look forward to what's coming next. Okay, so that's cool. So that's cool. So for some of y'all, this could be a renewal, like a talk, you know what I mean? A talk that you could be having with somebody who you possibly broke up with. You could have had a third person party with them. Could be a Sag, could be a Libra, could be a Pisces, could be an Aries, could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio, or it could be a Leo. All right, don't have to be, but it just looks like it. You're gonna be getting communication. They're gonna be coming in soon. It's gonna be a talk that they wanna have, all right? So for some of y'all, they could be just trying to get over a betrayal, get over like a mistake, past mistake, or something that they said that maybe rubbed you the wrong way. For some of y'all, and I think it's like spending time. So you may get to spend some time with somebody who you really care about, or you know, who you were maybe having like a, I'm not gonna say an ego battle, because it kind of gives off this person is maybe a little bit jealous, maybe, and they're jealous of maybe your influence. They're jealous of your influence, or they're jealous of like the power that you have in a relationship, like how you maybe make them feel. Like, because Scorpio sometimes can be about intensity, emotion-wise. Like these are relationships that have changed my life, and like they may be. Sometimes it could be somebody who's like angry or upset with like how you can make them feel. Like you can make me feel very angry. You can make me feel very sad. You can change my day. You know what I mean? So it's like that. It's maybe somebody like that. You know what I mean? For others of you guys are going to like learn how to socialize. All right. Socialize outside your comfort zone. All right. And this may actually bring you a relationship. So I guess maybe some of y'all are afraid to flirt or afraid to like express yourselves with passion. So like maybe you guys, for some of y'all, I'm just gonna say this, for some of y'all be wanting to have like sex and wanting to have like romantic suitors, or like more text messages, or more like messages, more people attracted to you. Maybe you want to know more people. Nope, we're doing Taurus next, Dana. Not yet, but you maybe want to know more people are attracted to you. Maybe want to get more you know, just more messages, more attention just on you. You may be getting that soon, because that's what I've seen with the Eight of Wands. So like if you were having like miscommunications or misinterpretations, or it seemed like things were slowing down in the love department, it's about to start speeding up. These may be players for some of y'all. I don't know, you know, if that's an issue for y'all, but that's like a part of a stage, the player stage. You know, the Knight of Wands. This could be somebody who left and came back around, who just inconsistently shows up for like maybe sex, passion, excitement. You know what I mean? Messages you here and there. They maybe stay at a distance, or they're always like on the go. They may be a salesperson, or they may be like just, you know, very attractive. Everybody knows them. Everybody's like familiar with them. So it could even be that. They just may be somebody who's coming back around to pursue you. All right. And this may be somebody you once had a family with, and they want to have a conversation again. For, you know, it's like kind of like reliving a happy moment that you guys once had. And maybe, just maybe, for some of y'all, they may want to take this a little further, because we got the Death here. And though it's coming off as a Knight of Wands, this could be a relationship that starts off sexual, or starts off just for fun, and actually turns into something a lot deeper. You know what I mean? That may have not been the original intention, but this person does have the understanding that this relationship could be something that has long-term potential. You know what I mean? Yeah, so some of y'all will be traveling with somebody soon. There's gonna be travel. Looks like a trip that you guys might be taking. For some of you, it could be like a cruise. Cause I see the boat and the water, and I'm seeing water in the boat. But for some of y'all, this could be like a flight. It could be flying towards you, coming towards you, traveling towards you. All right. This may also be somebody who is a spokesperson. You know what I mean? Like they inspire other people to do stuff. So that might be what's really going on. They inspire other people. They're strong. They're strong. There's going to be a strong connection too, though. But there's a lot of misunderstandings. So like the stuff that maybe you guys couldn't get on the same page about, or like come into agreement about, like, you know, sometimes it's just like maybe like sometimes, you know how you can text people and say the wrong thing through text, but it's not really the wrong thing. It just was like read the wrong way, or maybe they missed a word when they were reading it in their head and they thought you said something else that you didn't. Sometimes it could be that. Or sometimes your tone, the tone may be changing, because the wands do represent like a tonal. So it could be tone. Your tone could be changing, the way that you present yourself, the way that they present themselves, the way that they deliver information, the way that you receive it changes. You know what I mean? Because like the intention between y'all would be about a happy family, a happy life, a happy relationship. So like the overall energy together would be intended about overall happiness for everybody. So it's not just about them. This would be about for everybody. But they may always be on the go, but they'll still be giving. So I don't know if that's a good thing for y'all or not. You know what I mean? Like this would be somebody who has family values and has like a lot of morals, but at the same time, this may be somebody who like plays around. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing, because there's like different variables of relationships here. So I'm learning not to be so judgmental of what I think or shouldn't be going on, because like, you know, it's not my life. I can live it how I want, and they live it how they want. So it's one of these relationships. But anyway, this is going to be a relationship where you, like I said, you guys can build a family, and they may have the family, but they may also be like always on the go. So maybe this could be like them traveling, just working. You know what I mean? But they will be somebody who actually like wants to exchange resources with you. If they like inherit money, or they gain like resources, or they gain money, or they get investments, they're going to want to like share that with you. That'll be their intention. So you will have that. You'll have like that well-being. They'll care about your emotional well-being. So that's a good thing. And again, because we got Three of Cups here in reverse, there's trust issues that get healed here. There's more socializing. This could be a celebration for some of y'all. This could be, it's a lot of things. Congratulations that come along with this. Like, you know what I mean? This could be like even a pregnancy as well, because we do got some of the cards that translate together as a pregnancy, but it don't have to be. It's just more so like there's a desire to share with you and to like build something in depth that'll maybe, you know, stand the test of time, because we got the Death here, and this is something that keeps transforming over and over, even after an ending. This builds like a legacy. All right. So that's how the relationships that are coming in would be more about like legacy. These may be friends who start off as friends, start off as casual. You hear from me here and there. And then next thing you know, this relationship has grown very deep. And it's one of those that we can't never forget. You know what I mean? It actually brought you out of a comfort zone. And they're like lifelong friends, or lifelong lovers, or lifelong partners. Like, but from a more like, now I'm not gonna say casual way. It's kind of hard to really explain it because it's very deep. But it comes off as like, these are really friends that I care for, that care for me and my well-being. It's not like just sexual. It's not just money. It's not just what they can gain or benefit. This is like people who understand me at my core values and my core truths. So you may not always see them on a regular, but there is like that family vibe. So like when they're around, there's always that vibe that we all care about each other. We're always looking out for each other. They're always thinking of me and always doing what's best for me and for themselves as well. And I'm always doing the same for them. So like your relationships have a closer bond or a closer like level of intimacy that's very intense. So that's what you can expect improving in your love life. Let me give you signs. Could be a Libra, a Pisces, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Sag, Leo. Yeah. All right. So that was for Gemini. Okay. Now we're on Taurus. Okay. Dang, I made big time. That's good time I made. I snap. Okay. Okay, Taurus, we're going to use this one. So Taurus, what's improving in your love life? All right. So you could be dealing with Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo. Dana is for you. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. We'll see how that goes. Because what I wanted to say, all right, so some of y'all could be getting some new options or dropping your options unexpectedly for somebody who wants to secure you long term. All right, so it can go a couple of different ways here, but this looks like somebody who might have played mind games with you, pretended that they didn't want relationships, pretended that they didn't want to commit, pretending that they didn't want marriage, any of that. All right, this could have been somebody who maybe came off as a little selfish or a little bit self-possessed. All right, this is gonna be somebody who actually wants to marry you. We got the Hierophant here, and we got the Ten of Cups here right under the Page of Swords. All right, the Page of Swords is just them playing mind games because right under the Page of Swords is the Ten of Cups. So like this is somebody who has traditional values, somebody who knows what the right or wrong way is for you guys. So you guys will share the same beliefs. So if it's a new person, which I kind of don't feel like it's new, but it could be, feel like you're familiar with them because of Four of Pentacles, which is usually somebody who we built at least some level of stability. We've worked together, we've interacted, we've done something together in some sense. All right, there could be an ending that happens with you guys unexpectedly, and this may be actually what allows them to like start giving to you. You know what I mean? Because kind of like this, the Tower always shows up in relationships as like a realization. So like after something happens, it's like, oh damn, that was my world. She does so much for me. Or oh damn, we do see the world the same way. He does so much for me. You know what I mean? So it can be like that. All right. It's like also releasing some like, you know, old beliefs, old patterns, because we got Four of Pentacles, which is old beliefs, old patterns. Things that were once stable or kept us secure, safe, are no longer valid for us anymore. And that's the change that's happening here. So like this could also be like what's considered successful. All right. This could be changing. What's considered a successful marriage. This could be changing. All right. But you guys may be on the same page. And that may be what actually really happens here because the Hierophant's here and this is like the overall energy. So you guys may actually be on the same page, but this person just plays mind games, pretends like this is not what they want, but that's what they want. All right, this may be somebody who's just afraid of really speaking up. They don't really necessarily feel like the most secure what they're going to say or how they're going to describe it or how they're going to explain it, but they want marriage, but maybe just like, I'm going to say this is somebody maybe who has issues really like staying focused. They tend to daydream more than they actually take action on the things they want. You know what I mean? But anyway, they're going to start taking action. You're going to start seeing this person give. They may even turn into an over giver where they give you more than what they should be giving to you. Not saying that you shouldn't deserve that much, but like they start giving to you, like really investing in a way that is intended to make you feel secure or possibly dependent. You know what I mean? Like dependent on you or dependent on them. Anyway, you're going to get somebody, they're watching you too. So they spy on you. They keep their eyes on you. All right, for some of y'all, this is the family that you gets built. All right, like after you either release somebody or after, and it could be the same person, but it's like after you release somebody or after you guys have released like beliefs, like patterns that haven't helped you guys. Like maybe in the past, they used to like build stability in a relationship, but like let's say that we were boyfriend, girlfriend. This used to work for us as a relationship, but now we're going to the next level. So we need to get rid of some of those behaviors or those patterns and start building it to another level. And it can go that way too. It looks like that. It looks like this is going to be somebody who's either trying to get forgiveness from you, and like spying to see when's a good time to reach out and say something to you and communicate what's on their mind or communicate like what they're thinking, what they're feeling. They want to start being flirty is what I really wanted to say. You know what I mean? But it also could be somebody who comes off like sarcastic. So like they may call you, or I was gonna say call you. I was gonna say text you though, but they may call you and they may actually like try to just like, this is like nitpicking, trying to pick at you just to kind of like get you to open up. All right. That's what it'd be, like just to get you to open up. This person actually makes you make them very happy. All right, very happy. And that was kind of crazy how I changed my voice too, because it's like one of those things where they don't want to acknowledge how happy you really make them. You know what I mean? So for some of y'all, it could go other ways around. Like sometimes if you're like the male watching this, then you may be the one reaching out. All right, and then when you reach out, she'll be very happy that you did. You know what I mean? If it's the woman, sometimes it could be the same way. Like you could reach out. It doesn't always have to be them. Sometimes it could be you that does it. You know what I mean? But anyway, they'll be happy. You guys can be building towards a relationship. Now, let me see something though, because let me get you signs one more time before I start shuffling these cards. I got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio, Aries, Capricorn, Pisces. All right. So they're afraid to initiate. So this is somebody who like is probably very prideful. All right, we got Leo, Aries, Scorpio, Sag, but they have a lot of care and concern for you. So some of y'all could be having options. If you like, some of you are going to have options. Others of you are going to be having somebody who maybe felt tempted to like just end the relationship and just let it go. Actually, like hold on for a second, maybe linger and come back around, or try to present themselves in the best light towards you. This may be somebody who tried to get over you in the past. You know what I mean? Maybe you're familiar with them for some of you, because we got Six of Cups, so maybe you're slightly familiar with them in the past, and you maybe don't really want to pursue this person again. But this person is somebody who's important or pivotal in your life because the Emperor is here. So it's maybe somebody who you like to impress, or somebody who wants to impress you. You know what I mean? And this is somebody who actually may be trying to come back around to get your attention, and they'll be dumbing themselves down, like not being so arrogant, not being so overly, let's say overbearing. You know what I mean? Like they can be intimidating to other people, but when they come back around, they're going to try to be a lot more gentle and a lot more comforting around you. You know what I mean? So they've let go of some like old ways of doing things, like old behaviors. They realize like, oh, that's not going to work with you. So, because that's what the Tower is, like, oh, I realize that that's not going to work with you. So I can't do that. Like I'm used to like getting my way. I'm used to like, being able to bully people or run people over in this way. Or I'm used to be able to like be more important than what they needed. You know what I mean? My needs were usually more important than what they needed. So they be coming back around, but this time they'll be dropping some of their, like, I guess, disregard for other people. So like the arrogance and stuff, and like the lack of boundaries, or like maybe like trying to overshadow you sometimes, or over talking you, you know what I mean? Or like putting up a facade. All these things, you get what I'm saying? Like a facade, because Seven of Cups is here, and the Tower, which could be like putting up a facade and being afraid that it gets broken down and you seeing who they really are, because there could be insecurities around this. You know what I mean? Like they could be insecure that maybe you don't like them as much if you really realize who they are at their core. You know what I mean? So it's like they try to keep up an image or a look of being a lot more stable, a lot more mature, a lot more like having things together for themselves, when really they could be feeling like immature and feeling like their life isn't quite put together. And they could be wanting to like, still pursue you, but just afraid that maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not attractive enough, maybe I'm not confident enough, maybe I'm not assertive enough, maybe there's too many obstacles, maybe there's too much difficulty, maybe we don't see the world in the same view. It's all those things, you know what I mean? When really they want to like relive some type of past good time that you guys have had. They're like, I miss that, I yearn for you. You know what I mean? It doesn't even seem like it's in a like sexual way, it's like an emotional way. I miss having you around. I'm gonna say maybe I'm entertaining. So some of y'all could even be entertaining. Right? It's like a lot of care for you, a lot of care. They naturally know what you need, and they feel like you naturally know what they need, and you're a good time. So you're gonna be having a lot more easygoing times with the people that you care about and the people that care about you. So like ego, or like the status, or like control issues won't be as like much of an issue. There won't be as much tension when it comes to that. Like they won't really be trying to assert themselves. They won't be trying to assert themselves like over your boundaries, or trying to be too pushy. They may be actually more intimidated by when you come back around to like they don't want to, what's the word? They don't want to, I'm gonna say bother you, but it's not that. It's like they don't want to rock the boat. So this is what you may notice, like people around you may not really want to rock the boat. You may be more of like a temptation. You may be somebody that shakes up their expectations in life and makes them want to like give to you. But at the same time, be very afraid of like pushing the issue with you. You know what I mean? They let you take charge of the situation. They let you say how it goes. You know what I mean? Let you create the boundaries. All of those good things. You know what I mean? So for others of you, if it's not you that they let do the boundaries, then it'd be them stepping up and doing that, asserting what the boundaries are, what the guidelines are, what they expect. But it comes off from a more leadership position, very mature, very masculine, you know what I mean? But gentle and understanding, compassionate, all right? So it sounds like I are Leo, Scorpio, we got Scorpio, Aries, Sag, Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Pisces. All right, so that's for Taurus. All right, now we is on Aries. We made it. We made it. All right. Okay, hold on. All right. Thanks to those people who rocked and rolled with me all the way to Aries, because we went backwards this time. All right. So, Aries, what's improving in your love life? Hey, Jason, man, I love you so much, man, because you be really hyping this. You hyping the chat up right now, big dog. I love you. All right, so Aries, what's improving in your love life? Tomorrow I gotta do these personal readings, y'all. So if I got time, I'll try to go live again tomorrow. It'll be pick a card though. All right, Aries. So what's improving in your love life? Not feeling like you have control over the love that's being given to you. Like not feeling like you can get what it is that you desire. All right. For some of y'all, you could be feeling maybe unapproachable. Feeling like people don't talk to you, like people don't really approach you like that, or like feeling like you can just see through what people are trying to offer you. So it could be that the desire of like feeling like people have outdated beliefs around either beauty or outdated beliefs around what's considered attractive or what's considered worthy. All right. Or beneficial in relationships. So some of you guys could be like breaking free of some traditional values, but like not really traditional, just outdated values or beliefs that maybe worked in our grandparents' age, or like, you know, they were just more helpful for that time period, whatever was going on. This could be anything. It doesn't have to just be like that type, like that far deep. But anyway, it's renewal. So for some of y'all, somebody's coming back to like into your life. This may have been somebody who was a little bit aloof with you, someone who you didn't really talk to like that. It could have been no communication between this. Maybe somebody who you felt was keeping a lot of secrets between you, and it may have felt like it wasn't really getting started in the way that you hoped it would get started because they weren't really saying too much. But you could sense or feel like there's like a lot of emotions or overrunning or overcarrying a lot of emotions. Anyway, there's a renewal. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a renewal. They want to start working with you. All right, they maybe want to start putting in more effort because we got Three of Pentacles here. And it's going to happen out of the blue because we got the Wheel of Fortune here. So this could be a relationship that maybe felt like it was out of your control or felt like it just wasn't like the right timing. Timing is coming around here. You could be done with a Capricorn, Aquarius. All right, could be done with a Cancer. There's an apology that comes for some of y'all and a renewal. All right, this is somebody who definitely maybe just like I said, the biggest thing I think is like they were hard to read. You know what I mean? They were hard to read. It could have been gossip around this person. There's maybe somebody who like likes to show off, likes to get attention, likes other people to validate them. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Taurus, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. All right, Sag, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. It's kind of like a lot of earthy energy. All right, others of you are going to be cutting somebody off unexpectedly. All right, like things you start recognizing that the patterns are starting to replay themselves again. Like the interaction between y'all starts to play itself again. But this time, you become a lot more aware because we got the King of Swords here. And we got the High Priestess here. So in your love life, you guys will be able to trust your instincts. And you'll be able to let go of relationships a lot faster. All right? So that's what I was really picking up too. So like when relationships are being given to you, or you maybe sense that other people are trying to control you by what they're trying to offer you, it gets a lot easier to let the relationships go. You know what I mean? Like you recognize, you can sense when people are being helpful, when people are being cooperative, or when people are like intending to maybe, teach you, or you can pick up when people are trying to grandstand you or come up off you. Because we got Wheel of Fortune here. So you can maybe recognize when people are trying to be benefiting off of your work or benefiting off of like being around you because they may feel like you're lucky. You know what I mean? So you may like become very perceptive and recognize when to cut people off. All right. And maybe even be a lot more cutthroat when it comes to like what you need, what you desire. Because we got the King of Cups with the Queen of Cups. King of Swords with the Queen of Cups in reverse. I mean, with the Queen of Cups upright. So King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups. And that King of Swords is always somebody who could be maybe domineering, possibly intimidating, and comes off a little shrewd, a little cold-hearted when it comes to them getting what they desire, what they want. You know what I mean? So you could be doing that when it comes to your feelings and your emotions. Like, don't play with me. So you make be coming off as a lot more serious and love and a lot more able to sense when people are playing games or when people are maybe doing other things behind your back. It's like you'll be able to sense this. And this is actually really good in your relationships because you can recognize when you're not being loved the right way. All right? So it's like I can sense that this isn't genuine or that you're doing this as an intent to control me. So like sometimes, you know, people come over to do stuff for you and there's a reason for it. They're like, oh, I'm trying to do this so that way you can see me this way. And like you'll be able to see through that facade of them trying to put on maybe airs of being a lot more stable or a lot more in control of their life than they really are. So this could be good. So like you don't get caught up in the partnerships playing a role, or you don't get caught up in partnerships being who other people expect you to be. You know what I mean? And you don't give away your power to people just because they seem like they have more status or more authority or more value, It doesn't, like, it may appear that way, but you may be really seeing them for who they really are. And that is something that a lot of people don't really have, because a lot of people are like superficial about things. You're actually somebody who's going to be seeing through that. Like you don't get caught up in and like what other people think should be happening in your relationships or what other people think you should be having. I've read this one time, right, that the that the high priestess is actually a woman who never gets married. And now that I mean, you know, for some of y'all it's cool. For others of you, you don't have to be that way, all right? Because the high priestess allegedly is somebody who can see through like all the bullshit, all the games that are being played in the world. She understands it to the human nature, to the very core of who we are at the soul level. So she doesn't feel like she needs to be possessed by one person, all right? That's the high priestess, you know what I mean? So she's usually a single woman all the way throughout life. She does have partners, she does have intimacy, but the reason she didn't get married is because marriage or relationships cloud her judgment to trust her own feelings. There was a saying that I was always telling my daughter, that lying is the greatest theft or the greatest crime to anybody, because lying, especially from people that you love, what it does is it causes you to doubt your intuition. It causes you to not trust what you naturally know to be right. You know what I mean? And that's what the high priestess is about avoiding, by being able to trust your inner guidance. And that's usually why she was single, because people you love will lie to you. Mom, dad, kids, friends, that's what they'll do at some point in life. So that was the purpose of the high priestess being single. So that was what this was about. So anyway, so you may be single, some of you may be, but you also may be having relationships. All right, these could be relationships that sometimes, because the Emperor's in reverse, this could be relationships that don't necessarily fit the old version of relationships, traditional values of relationships. You know what I mean? You could be like, you know, for some of you, a mistress. All right, not all of you, you know what I mean? But just that could be that. Some people are okay with that. Some people aren't. All right, but it's looking like that. You may be somebody who's like highly sought after by a lot of people, and you may be having a lot more options of people who want to invest in you, but they may not necessarily be the most long-term relationships. But you'll be okay with that because they'll be fulfilling for at least for a moment. You know what I mean? They'll be beneficial, and you'll recognize when they're no longer beneficial. So like you won't linger in a dead-end relationship. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, this isn't really what I want, but it's beneficial for now. And when it's no longer adding value or increasing the quality of my life, I let this go. So that's what's improving. Your awareness, your self-awareness, all right? Your value and your power that you hold and what you're able to offer to other people. All right, so let me give you signs. Sagittarius, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. All right, y'all. So once again, y'all, thank y'all. That was about an hour and a half. I did real good, real good. Thanks, Jason. Thanks for rocking and roll with me. Thanks for keeping that chat hot. Loved it. Yup. Dana, thanks for sliding through. Appreciate you so much. All right, y'all. So anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to try to slide back tomorrow. I got some personal reasons I'm going to try to get to in the morning. And if I do, thank you so much, Jason. I do my best. And if I got some time again tomorrow, I'll be back to get with y'all. So, all right, y'all, I'm gone. Gotta take my dog for a walk.